Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's kind of a weird video. So Epic Games actually responded to me as far as me complaining about the new Rarity system. And holy crap, did the Fortnite community just implode on itself. No one is happy about this. So let's get into it. So today's brand new update for the Avatar update actually added 2 item shop updates. One was a good update and one was a bad update. So the good one was starting in late May 2024, each item in the shop will now have its own rotation date out of the shop, aka a timer on the actual skin or item that will state when the skin will be getting out or the cosmetic will be leaving the item shop. So great update, but the bad change. The shop is dropping the old Rarity system and tag system for cosmetic quality, but will keep the icon series and etc. So yeah, there's no more Rarity system, which is not a good idea because the Rarity system allowed us to know if a skin was actually going to be worth, well, that. They can just now say this basic skin is $20 and there's no Rarity to back it up. Like, how are we supposed to know if it's actually worth $20? They can legit set the price now without worrying about Rarity, you know? Maybe the Rarity does not warrant this high price, you know, stuff like that. So it really does feel like Epic Games is trying to mislead players into buying cosmetics that are not worth the listing price, which is where the entire argument is ensued. So I said the following today: Epic is playing the angel and devil thing with the item shop, give a quality update, the timer, and then give a crappy update to remove rarities to trick you into thinking a skin is worth more than it actually is, which is 100% true. Now, they responded to my tweet surprisingly, and they said this: hey, the change to remove color labeling from the shop items does not change our approach or the way we price things. We just want to simplify the appearance of Fortnite's locker, shop, and etc., and remove outdated Battle Royale inspired systems. That's a little concerning. Not only are they trying to oversimplify, but why are they actually trying to get rid of outdated Battle Royale inspired systems? Like, what is wrong with Battle Royale? Like, that's still the most popular game type in Fortnite still. Like, they're just so I don't know, like, so obsessed with getting rid of Battle Royale and just pushing directly into creative. I guess that makes them more money. Who knows, man? But I actually responded to this and I said the following: the decision making lately as a company has not been in the best interest of players. You are oversimplifying too much. The UI is terrible. This Rarity change is also unnecessary. You guys need to listen to the community feedback. The player base has plenty of valid arguments against these changes. This Rarity change especially comes off as if you're wanting to mislead players into buying cosmetics that are not worth the listing price. Rarity was a way to understand cosmetic worth. Now my locker looks bland and everything just blends into itself, which is entirely true. It's just blue. Now I'm just gonna say one single thing. Just because I work with Epic Games does not mean I'm gonna play both sides. I want to be right down smack in the middle. You know, if a company I work for is not making a good decision, I'm probably going to say something. I cannot just be a pushover like a lot of Fortnite creators. Like, I don't want to be that way. It's not fun. I hate faking things, and honestly, it's just not me. So if Epic Games makes a bad decision, I'm probably going to say something. That's not me hating on the game, and it's just me pointing out, well, the bad decision. But I just want to make that extremely clear. With that being said, Sheena has now responded to this as well, and he said the following: you say you want to simplify the game, which can be a good idea if done correctly, but at the same time, we have gone from a simple, clean, and aesthetically pleasing locker design to by far the most complicated locker UI we've ever had. I understand that the locker UI needed an update because there are so many more cosmetic types now, but it's really complicated to navigate and looks extremely lifeless. The Fortnite community suggested that you add the Rarity colors to the main page of the locker to make it look better, but just a few updates later, you get rid of rarities entirely, making the locker look even more lifeless. Now, of course, down below he states exactly what we all state, which of course is kind of like a little fear thing. We don't want to get, you know, our codes removed and stuff like that by speaking out against Fortnite, but at the same time, I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm not really worried about that, which is why I did not include a little, you know, sorry, I said something in my thing. But with that being said, what a great argument. Sheena absolutely nailed it. It just looks completely lifeless at this point. It is just blue, and it just kind of feels like not like Fortnite. The oversimplification of this game has really been its downfall. I don't really understand why we're trying to get rid of what made Fortnite Fortnite, what made Fortnite feel like Fortnite, and overall the aesthetic of Battle Royale that is not outdated. Now, the tweet he is referring to is actually, I believe, from a few months ago, where they said, hey, thanks, we've heard the feedback on the locker UI and confirm we are working on it. You can expect to see more improvements and design evolution rolled out over the next few updates. which that did not happen. And then today they just reverted absolutely everything they currently promised, which is again why everyone is kind of frustrated. Epic Games is not listening and they're just doing, well, stuff we don't want them to do. And what's really ironic is just yesterday, Pizzo, the guy that's just like I Talk Fortnite, he covers the Fortnite item shop, and he also announced that he is no longer buying skins because it's not worth it. But on top of that, he also called out Epic Games before this update actually took place. I'm not saying Epic Games is trying to trick us, but I do miss how easy it was to know up front what rarity was inside the locker/item shop. And I'm going to leave you guys with this very good video. It's very well explained, and I must say it's just on point. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
You guys are right. My first canceled purchase ever was not worth 500. I got tricked. I got bamboozled. It is what it is. So it's going to take a little bit to break the habit of paying attention to prices in item shop. 100%. That is on me for sure. Now, what I do want to point out since I have you here is how transparent it used to be when you looked at something in the item shop in terms of what rarity it was. Right now, we don't know what rarity this is just by looking at it in the shop. Before, we used to have a colored background of the rarity, or we used to have like a small line that kind of went across where the name of the item was as well, I believe in chapter 2. And we don't even have the rarity here unless you click or like hover over the detail of the outfit here. So for example, if I'm looking at this outfit and I just rotate it, I'm never going to see the rarity. I can rotate it without even knowing the rarity of it. You know what I mean? So it needs to be super transparent. And I don't know why they got away from that. Of course, we know they've gotten away from showing the rarity within the locker as well. Even if it was like a small green little rectangle block underneath it like we used to have. Or the complete change of the color background as well. Just more transparency. We care about rarity. Obviously, there's still rarity of weapons in the game in your loadout. So why would we not do that within our locker UI in the item shop? Just saying.